Hello, everyone, and welcome to SpeedGaming, and welcome in to a Week 6 matchup here of the Swiss rounds of the 2022 Zelda 1 Randomizer tournament between TheAlanHeffley and jaylow7. Alongside Fury SK, I'm Ferran Burgundy. We'll be bringing the action to you this afternoon in a race that had a little bit of a delay by a couple of days, Fury.
Yeah, a little bit of a delay, but it's getting done, so let's see what happens to these two.
Most certainly, as the two runners, they've not exactly fared as well as they'd like. They're both 1-4 heading into this sixth and final Swiss round. But the beauty of this tournament is that everybody is going to be in the bracket stage. It's just a matter of battling for seeding.
Yeah, I think there's only one person that's truly happy with their record. That's probably Jay Coper. Everybody else has loss.
Yeah, Jay Coper, the lone 6-0 here in this tournament, but we'll see who can go to 2-4 here. I have let the runners go in the race room, so we'll be getting an idea of where things are at momentarily here. We'll see where their random start spot is. Of course, the main thing of note, what's going to be locked, and no, not too far from vanilla start here, as we see on JLo's side. And starting off with, I think it's a pretty good mid-secret, 39. We did have a door repair, but JLo was able to up an A before the full text box had completed, so that penalty was not taken away. JLo now heading down a couple of screens over from vanilla start to the west, and we've got another mid-secret there again. We're getting a lot of early secrets here, and the small secret is living up to its name of just 3 rupees.
Looks like J-Lo's headed for Armos at the blue ring. Armos, Death Armos, I suppose we can call it.
And we've got level 2. Certainly wouldn't hurt to at least take a peek in here. There is a floor item. It might be readily available here. Obviously no way to dispose of any enemies at the moment, and both of our runners with the same idea. And there is the bait block.
Good to know. You're coming in from the top of that room. You'll never need the bait in the seat.
So there's a shutter door there, so no way to be able to clear those enemies. And we'll take a look south of the bait block here. Just means that the only means of escape at the moment are going to be up A or the Triforce. And it's going to be the former in this case, as Dodongo's kind of blocking the way, and I believe in TheAlanHeffley's case, going to do some of the same here.
Yep, doesn't look like you can get anything for free there. Time to leave.
Oh, and look at that. We've got our white sword item. And it's the recorder.
Yep, we did not find our Armos item, but we found something underneath that's still quite important to know.
That also gives us a little bit of information that we know that the white sword item is available on the overworld, so that means that at least one of the 9 levels is guaranteed to be blocked by either the power bracelet, the raft, or that very recorder.
It's like Sword at Vanilla 3.
Yep, both runners are picking up the wood sword. And I have to ask, did somebody say wood? TheAlanHeffley going to be in the southwest corner here. I don't know if it provided anything of consequence. But we'll find out in a second as jaylow heading over that way. A little bit of a decision here. Yeah, there is the compass. Is jaylow going to pick that up? Debating.
It's going to go with the candle. I think you have to in this spot. You've got to clear dead wood spots that are all underneath burn spots for the most part.
And yeah, there are quite a few of them here in the dead woods. Oh, we know about the meat. TheAlanHeffley, meanwhile, finding the any roads. Alright, so we have one on the south coast. One not too far from Vanilla 1, and oh, these gorillas are not exactly ideal, but we'll get a little bit of a gander here. Hopefully. Commentator's curse.
Yep, had a chance with the iframes, but didn't want a chance getting bopped so far away from the entrance, and then took the second pop.
Pricey candle, inexpensive arrow, and it looks like jaylow is going to contemplate and is going to leave it behind for now.
Yeah, it doesn't have an immediate payday, and we still haven't seen the Armos item. Perhaps we'll just come back since that's close to start after checking for silvers, perhaps, under Armos.
Nice bomb drop there for jaylow. TheAlanHeffley picked up some bombs along the way as well. I think jaylow thought that might have been a door repair, but I don't believe it was. But we are going to get a look here. Oh, at the start we've got another take any, so that is 2. Oh, or maybe not. Okay. The other one was the... Either way, we don't know quite yet what the door repair is. But we do have a level 9, and that looks to be in Lower Death Mountain.
Don't know if he bought a key or if he found a key in a dungeon, but if he finds level 1, that could be important.
We've got a casino there, and J-Lo gonna take a look up in Candle Row. And finds level 6. Oh, we have blue dark nuts. J-Lo is braver than I. And the bravery costs him.
It was an honest mistake.
Understandably gonna leave 6 behind for now. And J-Lo really wants to hang on to those rupees. Another up A after finding yet a third door repair. J-Lo trying to dodge these P-hats here. And does get another mid-secret of 39. Now we're going to get another attempt here, and does get into Vanilla First Quest 1. And we have a key shop, and gonna leave that behind.
Looks like there must have been something deadly over by the vanilla level 6, since it looks like the TheAlanHeffley died on the overworld. Don't mind the dig back into 2, but I still think I would consider looking for that Armos item before getting too involved in too many levels.
Ooh, these ropes rolled really high, it looks like. They can roll plus or minus 2 hit points, and I believe they rolled up the full 2.
Speaking of plus 2, Wallmasters look like they're all the way up.
Oh boy. Well, the TheAlanHeffley gonna head into 6, but sees that the Dodongo requires bombs and quickly heads right back out. There's a key for all that effort.
Yeah, I'm gonna get his health back, probably go back to the rope room.
Alright, it looks like 22 is going to be the door repair. And we've got a triangle pickup, a Triforce pickup from J-Lo out of level 2.
Yep, If the recorder's available, could consider leaving and coming back, so probably just going to check that.
It's not too far away. Will 4 hearts be enough? It is not. So the white sword item is guaranteed to be between 4 and 6 hearts required to pick up. And jaylow, I think, going to dig back into 2 and see if an item can be picked up out of here.
Yep, either the item or the heart container off the floor will be somewhat useful to him, as another heart might be enough. It'll be a 50-50 his next time up there.
And just a little spite attack there on the repair. Or
Yep.
the bait block, rather.
Yep, but rope's rolled up, so you gotta stab it 3 times, right?
So opening the door but letting it go. And now we've got more Dodongos. These are at least being somewhat cooperative, as the TheAlanHeffley looks like took a death and is going to give 2 a try again here.
Yeah, Jaylow's doing the smart thing there. He bombed directly into those Dodongos, so that if you bomb on the half tile, it's a bit hit or miss, because they like to turn, but if you force it right into their face, you can get them on the second bomb and keep your bombs up.
Yeah, usually more of a risky strat or gamble strat if you are lower on bombs. And oh, we've got a Goma block potentially, and we also have the map here.
Yeah, there's a ton of rooms left, so I expect that we'll at least get a good look at the top segment that we now know exists.
Yep, looks like 15 rooms in level 2. After the fat compass, gotta love it.
Well, just a handful of rooms left. Let's see if down is the answer.
Oh, we've got another Goma there. So, I mean, there's 2 potential rooms that could require the bow to get the item out of here.
Yeah, we still have a Dodongo room left and a room way off to the left there, I believe. So there's still chances. I think you're not committed to at least checking those 2 rooms before leaving.
Yeah, this being a smaller dungeon, it totally makes sense to at least give as many of these a look as you can. Although now that we know that there's this bombable block here... Oh, another Goma!
Yep, so there's 1 room left with Dodongos. Gotta hope that's it.
And we're gonna have the up A here as...
At least I thought
TheAlanHeffley. No, I think maybe... I think those were taken care of.
So I know there's 1 straight down. I thought there was 1 off to the right, just above the room that he found the heart in, but I could be wrong.
Oh, it's all 6 hearts needed! This game is being specifically cruel here today. Oh, looks like the red candle's in 2 here. So which room was omitted here? Oh, it looks like it was in the southeastern portion there, and it was the room with all of the ropes. Required a little bit of looking back on that one just to get a bit of an idea here. And there is level 1 for jaylow. Alright, we're going to see a bomb up attempt here, and not a whole lot doing.
Yeah, we'll have to come back with a key. On the bright side, at least level 2 didn't have an item that's gonna ruin jaylow's run for a good while. You could always have had the bow there.
Oh, here's our third take any. So that's going to guarantee the recorder pickup once jaylow's back in that direction. TheAlanHeffley, meanwhile, up in the graveyard. And appears to have up-A'd. And, oh, here's level 5.
Looks like we're pirouetting away all of our key issues.
Now it looks like TheAlanHeffley going to find level 1 here. And is at least going to try to give these Pulse voices a go here.
Sword beams, it's not too bad if they roll down, especially. But once you lose sword beams, I would assume that's pretty much it.
Yeah, then you're playing dangerously with combat. Timely clock there for jaylow. And Heffley looks to be doing pretty good with these here. Oh, and there's a Chevy Room ladder block in level 5 for jaylow, at least in that direction. I'll give a key to get a key. Now an up-A here from jaylow. And TheAlanHeffley uses the last bomb up. It doesn't go. Oh, but there's interesting little use for the key here that we'll see hopefully in a moment. If not, thankfully I'm looking at TheAlanHeffley stream as well, but he did pick up the floor item of the raft.
Yep, that certainly could be required in the seed, and I think jaylow's going to be key blocked again here very shortly, so may have to just take the Triforce and leave unless he can get around it, or go unblocked anyways, so never mind.
Alright, so level 5 is bow blocked.
And ladder blocked.
And ladder blocked.
unless you have a key, I guess, but I don't know. Next key I pick up in there, I would probably just give up and go back to 1 and burn it there, since you're really close to that.
Yeah, greater chances of finding an item as TheAlanHeffley able to get a couple of bomb drops here. Oh, and those are some pricey bombs at 31. Nice little spot for the take any there. So we're getting a look here at Monocle Rock, and oh, there is the magical sword. A little light on hearts for that, it looks like. There's our first medicine shop. Meanwhile, TheAlanHeffley has found level 8. Oh, hi, Patra. So, the forgotten spot, not a lot of consequence here. Oh, that's an interesting ink blot. So that is 30 rooms there in level 8. Oh, we've got a Triforce pickup. Looks like TheAlanHeffley is going to go back in because, well, there's 2 potential items here. And a much-needed heart, given how low the health has been. But it means either trying to kill or sneak past this Patra, and is going to pick the latter option. That's right, latter option. And another medicine shop here for jaylow. Alright, jaylow trying to hope for a bomb drop here. And these enemies not quite cooperating. Death Mountain is more like Casino Mountain today. Two-door Monty and TheAlanHeffley gonna go up, and oh, there's a Patra. He's gonna go for it here. Very carefully, but is gonna go for it. So jaylow giving us a Death Mountain look here. Oh, and takes a bop here from the Patra. One more, and it's curtains, but I think able to manage the Patra here. This is a potential push block room. Does get it. The block does push. Is this a transport or an item? It's an item, and it's the Coast Heart. Given how problematic the seed has been as far as combative enemies, I'd say that's a pretty good sight. But now there looks to be a lot of key blocks here, and TheAlanHeffley trying to find a way around. As jaylow continues to explore Death Mountain and has a little trouble finding things here, and oh hey, another Patra. But there is a bombable wall, and it's a shoot room. Of course it is. So there's the up A, and TheAlanHeffley gonna head on out of there. So a community hint, not really providing much here. We've got the up A from jaylow. And there's another take any on TheAlanHeffley's side, so it's going to grab the heart there to get up to 7. And jaylow, now knowing that 6 hearts is guaranteed to be enough, is back in the area and is going to pick up the recorder in a matter of seconds here. So jaylow gonna understandably visit the fairy fountain up here. And we get our first look at the big secret, which is going to be 92. Meanwhile, level 4 found here for TheAlanHeffley, and oh, that is an interesting combo of Pole's Voices and Wizrobes. And chat, no, we have not yet seen the coast item. Our runners haven't really headed over in that direction as of yet. I mean, TheAlanHeffley is fairly close. As I believe level 4 was, well, we see level 4 here is segmented, but it's all the way up in the northeast corner. Alright, so we know that level 4 is segmented. And there's the other hint shop, which is disabled up in Vanilla First Quest 6. jaylow gonna up A and save. And the TheAlanHeffley is going to leave 4 for now as jaylow takes a death. And we've got the letter up at Casino Corner. So we did learn from jaylow that the recorder is not directly blocking a level. And oh wow, we've got the ladder as the Armos item. Over on the TheAlanHeffley's side. Yeah, 34 minutes in, it just happened to be over in the east, and both our runners decided to focus on the west. Now, the TheAlanHeffley does have the raft. We're going to get a look at the coast corner here, and it's a large secret of 92. And only appropriate with Fury joining me here in the booth that the coast item is the magical boomerang.
Ohio.
Yeah, to answer the question in chat, Woodsword, they pretty much found mere seconds apart from one another, and they both found their first take any and took the candle.
Yeah,
and
I'm
now
hoping
jaylow
my
picking
mic,
up the ladder.
hoping my mic is a little bit better. I've tried about everything now, so let me know if it's
Sounding crystal clear to me. Good to have you back with us.
Good to be back. I see they found the ladder while I was away.
Yep, it was in the Armos spot, 1 screen east of Vanilla First Quest 2.
Yeah, we need to, we definitely need to have a chat about getting the Armos checks out of the way with the runners. That's definitely something that you're going to feel bad about every time you miss when it's a Armos pickup.
Well, the gap between the two of them picking it up was maybe a minute or two, so it was a pretty negligible difference that didn't really have any impact, so now they're both pretty even on that regard.
Yeah, but they're both going to feel like the other one had it hours ago, when it's really just a couple minutes difference.
Yeah, it's one of those things, we know that it's a very short difference in time, they do not. So now jaylow's going to pick up the arrows, realizing that the Armos item is not the silvers, nor is the white sword item. Now the TheAlanHeffley back in 1 with the ladder. jaylow, it looks like, still trying to get some bombs, is going to pick up the letter here. So that can be shown to the medicine shop. Essentially, it's a prescription that will allow you to buy either the blue or red potions a little bit later. And And now jaylow going to give us a look into level 4. And that look might be fleeting at this point.
Well, it's just a handful of Pole's voice, and this could be the item very easily, or it could just be a transport to a segment at level 4.
I believe we did see TheAlanHeffley go through this earlier, and it is in fact a segmented staircase.
He's going to have to be very careful on the other side then. Well, he's not going to make it this time, but he might try again since it's not that many.
Yep, undaunted, heading right back in. Now TheAlanHeffley saw 5. Considering that the bubbles are the most annoying thing in the room, is going to give this a go here and burn some keys. Very timely clock there for jaylow, and now he's going to get the bad news that it's a segment.
At least he has more health this time. Doesn't have to go with the beeping strats of half a heart, so...
Oh, goodness! And does not have any keys. Is going to try to take out... It looks like they rolled low. Wow, and does. But with one bomb left, not going to take the gamble. It's going to up an A.
Yeah, if you're gonna take the gamble up there, it's probably a bomb left or right as opposed to down. If it's segmented, there's got to be a room or two in between, so there's less likelihood that it'll actually bomb down in that case.
Oh, TheAlanHeffley trying to set up for a Kanana key and doesn't quite get it. Oh, that's right, this was a ladder block before, but now we're able to see a little bit more with it. And there's a take any for jaylow. Evens the count of hearts up to 7. Just a community hint room.
There's a question, Chad, about how many caves have bomb. If we're talking about the shops, it just depends on if it's the rare shop versus any of the other more common ones. So there's only going to be one that actually has the bomb in it, one set of the 4 types, but could be designated either common or rare.
We've got a manhandler that is going to just spit some fireballs while TheAlanHeffley picks up the key, and oh, this is not a good place to be. And Goma creates a bit of a trap, and there is the death. So now jaylow gets the map of 30 rooms of confusion. Understandably burns the old man there with the "in my day we didn't need hints." In your day, hints were considerably affordable. Nice pickup of the Triforce.
Yep, that explains how TheAlanHeffley found it so quickly. It was pretty free. You just had to be able to damage boost through that Patra.
So now jaylow going to do a little bit of dancing around the Patra here and try to look at a little bit more of 8. TheAlanHeffley trying to traverse through level 5 on just a heart. And the Gibdos like giving that kind of love. Oh, gets a heart, but also bumps into the fire of the red candle. TheAlanHeffley decides to hold off on the key and goes back into the Dark Nut room here.
Yeah, 2 keys doesn't feel that good, although, honestly, at this point, if he's not intending to find a blue ring shop, maybe just buy a handful of keys and start to see what you can find. Might find the red ring, perhaps by behind a key door.
Does find a bomb hole here in the Goma room. And oh hi, Beamos and Dark Nut. Oh, get that clock. Get that clock. What a pickup. And a bomb drop, and oh, that's right. We did know with the compass pickup that Goma is blocking the Triforce to level 5, so the bomb is going to be, or the bow rather, is going to be required. And there's that manhandler room. I'm going to try to find a bomb hole here with just a half a heart. And nothing doing.
And jaylow trying to fight that. jaylow trying to fight through the Patra to get through the shutter door since he's out of keys, but I think just leaving is another option.
Well, this staircase is going to be a nice find, as we'll see in a moment here. It's the bow!
Yeah, that's actually really important given that there is at least a Triforce blocked by the Goma, so that'll get you some immediate Triforce progress. Might even be blocking at least 1 item, although we know it's not going to be the item in 2.
Oh, nice shot there to pick up a key from the 1 Goma. And TheAlanHeffley does defeat the Goma and does pick up the Triforce in 5.
Yeah, we'll see if he decides to go back to level 1 anytime soon now that he's got both ladder and bow and arrows, since the Pole's voice seemed to be running amok in level 1 earlier.
Heffley gonna take any road. That's not too far away from level 1. First quest. Vanilla. Just Just trying to regain a lay of the land here. Is J-Lo going to head back into 1?
Yeah, JLo just really needs to go ahead and find a key shop somewhere, unless some of these bomb walls open up, but I don't think they do.
Now TheAlanHeffley going to head back to pick up the recorder.
Yeah, we'll see if he uses it for instant transport or if he's just going to walk to Recorder Lake first. It appears a walk to Recorder Lake is in order. Looks like it's just a bomb shop with some reasonably priced bait. It's not cheap, but it's not expensive. Unfortunately, just not required in general for this one.
We did find that out.
You could persuade Guria to walk a certain way, though, so if you really felt like it was a bit of a trouble to get through some screens in the overworld, that could help you out.
J-Lo was debating, but decides ultimately to get the secret. It's going to max him out, and we're going to get a look at the left raft spot, and it is not a level. It's a small secret, so that means that the power bracelet is guaranteed to be blocking either level 3 and or level 7.
Yeah, you'd think one's in Death Mountain, but it's possible that they're both being blocked by the power bracelet.
Okay, that was a little mean as far as the hitbox game, but now both of our runners back in level 6. Oh yes, the blue dark nuts. I remember those now. He says with a shudder. Oh, and there's the Dig Dogger. TheAlanHeffley remembers, oh yeah, I have that recorder. I can do this. I think as far as the name that tune of the seed, I believe that... Well, it could be a number of things, but I think what's intended for this is Electric Man from Mega Man 1. Though we would also accept Journey's Faithfully, and a lot of other songs that have that particular note progression.
Looks like TheAlanHeffley decided to go through the staircase transport, whereas Jayla's going to stick it out in this room. I think I like TheAlanHeffley's strategy a little bit better there.
Now we've got Dodongos in the grocery aisle, as it's known. Although the Dodongos can just walk right over top of them, because reasons.
Chat, trying to figure out if one of the runners is ahead or not. I don't know that either runner's particularly ahead or behind at this point, to be honest. It's probably TheAlanHeffley, just barely, but it's only because he's seen a little bit extra of 1 and 5.
So we get our first look here at the map of level 6, and that's a beefy one, 35 rooms. We have a little hesitation or pause here on Jaylow's part. Does give us a chance to hear this nice little jingle progression. Oh, okay. I just feel so tempted to add the bass to it.
Yeah, pauses mean any number of things. It's,
Yeah.
you could
Could
have
just
something
be as simple as a
IRL.
bio break.
It could be IRL. I used to take like a 15-20 second pause if I kept dying in a siege just to try and reset myself mentally as well, so lots of different things that can go on.
And there we go. So TheAlanHeffley does have the compass, is trying to head over to the west a couple of rooms there, and it looks like this blue dark nut is the continuing spawn. This is more of an just a perturbing enemy progression here in 6 with all these dark nuts and gibdos. But then again, perturbing and dark nuts go together like peanut butter and jelly, so it's not that far-fetched. We get our look at a bomb upgrade, and Jaylow gonna pay 92 to get 3 hearts. TheAlanHeffley now going to bomb down from the start, and oh! There's a 2-headed Gleeok.
Yeah, this is, again, just a situation where Jaylow has not been able to manufacture any keys in this seed, so it seems like he's taking the roundabout way to try to clear this stuff. Well, hopefully he can find his way into a key drop somewhere or two.
So TheAlanHeffley dispatched of the 2-headed Gleeok, and the last fireball that it spit out in the room took TheAlanHeffley's last little bit of health. Oh, and now another death here from TheAlanHeffley. And I thought I said it was a 3-bomb upgrade. I might have just gone into instinctiveness and accidentally said 4, but yeah, 3 bombs for 92 rupees. Alright, so the TheAlanHeffley continuing to have this dance with the dark nuts.
Looks like it's synchronous dancing with the dark nuts. Don't think either one wants it.
Oh, and the two of them just kind of sandwiched in the TheAlanHeffley, and Heffley takes a death.
I think the best thing you can really do in this room is go ahead and try and flip onto that single block and just stab away. It might take a while, but you'll stay safe at least.
And the same thing happens to jaylow. Takes it. Oh, wow. And jaylow has said, I've had enough of level 6. And jaylow gives us our first look at level 7, which means level 3 is going to be the power bracelet blocked level.
And we might have an immediate item, though it's not the funnest of clips. I'm going to take a really wild shot in the dark here and say that jaylow is really hopeful that 7 has the in key in the staircase.
Yeah, something gives me the hunch that I don't know, I know because I experienced it as well, that block clipping may not be the forte of either of these two runners, and oh, that's an interesting orbit there on Patra.
This is why we don't kill Patra orbits from the right side, since you're more likely to hit the wrong one at the wrong time from that side than you are the left, because people like to hit it when the pattern's resetting, and if you hit it from the left, it's just, it's not as likely. Unless you're getting the expanding and contracting one.
And the Lionels with their swords slice, dice, and turn jaylow into julienne fries. TheAlanHeffley picks up the floor heart in 6, bringing him up to 8. jaylow chipping away at Patra here, and of course it flies into the middle. That's a savvy move on the Patra's part. It's like, if I fly in the middle, if you can't block clip, you can't get me. And TheAlanHeffley takes a death to the Patra as J-Lo's going to go through this transport staircase. And gets bopped by the sword once. Oh, it's a triple.
He's got stabbing in rhythm with his beeping, I think. It's pretty cool.
Trying to find a safe spot. Oh, but the Dig Dogger decides to hover around and... Yeah, let's say, okay, I've had enough of that level 2.
Yeah, I got a couple options here. Can either try and find a decent enough money-making screen, which would be red levers, to get money. Or you can go for keys and hope that your red rings in a dungeon that's key blocked to you. There's a couple different things you can do as a runner just to kind of get around some of these blocks. Doesn't help
TheAlanHeffley was playing with fire. Trying to dance around those traps and the dark nuts with one heart. Just wasn't happening. Oh yeah, we're over an hour in, and the seed has been a little challenging in terms of combat and very key-starved. We have found all but one of our levels, the blocked level. Yeah, it's been very resource demanding, and there haven't been a lot of resources available.
J-Lo does not know this is the raft yet, so this will be an interesting bit of information for him, but still not going to be able to get much further than the first room in this level 1 without keys. It's like TheAlanHeffley's going to make the decision to go ahead and burn some keys and hope to find either enough keys to keep going or maybe the staircase item in the Triforce to get out of here.
Understandably noping out of that room with 5 or 6 whiz robes. And, oh, right into a Patra! This is quickly becoming a seed of attrition. Not a push block there. Oh, here's our map of 1. First look at that. 14 rooms in level 1. Oh, and a good chunk of it is Patra blocked over to the right.
What's on the other room there? Is it something else blocking the way?
I'm trying to recall. I mean, we might find out here if the TheAlanHeffley takes a death. As jaylow takes a death as well. And the Patra proves to be too much for the TheAlanHeffley, and we'll take a look here. So it looks like, yeah, I don't think we've seen... Oh, no, we have seen that room. I think... Oh, that's right. That was the shutter door with like 5 or 6 blue whiz robes to the right there.
So not a ton more fun then.
He's gonna try... was gonna try his luck with that. Oh, now it's kind of hovering in the door and takes a bump and ends up having to leave 2 hearts fewer, and then goes back in the room, and they're just geared in for him here. This is a definite pick your poison here and one to try to advance. Do you go with the 5 whiz robes here that seem to have rolled up, or do you go with the Patra?
With a decent chunk of bombs, I'd go ahead and try and eliminate a couple of whiz robes, leave the room, and then come back with 3 hearts again and finish it off. I think that's the easiest way to get through.
Well, now I'm trying to recall. I don't know if either of our runners have found the Blue Ring shop.
I thought I saw it on somebody's screen at some point. Could be wrong, though. But again, I think jaylow is not even really that much of a... He doesn't really need that as much as he needs other resources that he's lacking. Like, if I'm in this shop right now with that key
Wow. So Heffley does clear it, and... Oh, no! Wow, another Patra.
that's a guaranteed item, too, because of the diamond stair. But yeah, if I'm jaylow, buy 2 keys, buy them both right now. Give yourself a chance to get somewhere. Might as well. Even if it's not 1, you can go to 5. You can go to a couple of different places. I mean, if we really want the blue ring and the keys, we can go find a gambling game and see if it's possible to go ahead and get some money off of that. 'Cause that's... In some seeds, you can get a plus 50, plus 60, even a plus 70 value on it.
Yeah, this is the point of the seed, the way that the progression or lack thereof has gone, where you might have to start thinking outside the box and kind of just throw something up there to make some progress. Because the game has said no at practically every turn.
From my view of the TheAlanHeffley, it looks like he's trying to combat this Patra down slowly but surely to get to his item.
Well, it doesn't look to be changing its rotation, so Heffley has taken out the proverbial brain of the Patra that forces the change in rotation. And now has taken care of the orbit. I mean, this has to be something beneficial here. It can't possibly... Hey, there we go. There's the any key.
Yep, both runners really needed that at this point. TheAlanHeffley was in danger of burning his last key to get towards the Triforce. So that'll definitely help him, and then we have literally been on 0 keys for what seems like an eternity on Jaylow's side, so if he can get back there somehow, some way, he'll love to see that.
Oh, and there's the floor heart, another welcome sight. That ups TheAlanHeffley to 9, and it's a triple Dodongo. He's out of bombs! Oh no!
It seems rough, but it's actually not. You have every item out of this dungeon, including the floor heart. You can just go ahead and bail and come back here when you got white sword, magical sword, wand, red ring, blue ring, whatever you can find in other dungeons. So that's what I would do.
Yeah, you know that all you need is the Triforce and some, and to do that you need some bombs. And all right, there's. Well, with more combat, you can go another way and just go south, and there's a Patra.
It looks like Jaylow's going to burn the key here. Just going to find out that that's actually a very good key to go ahead and burn through.
Because there's the bow. Alright, Jaylow gonna give the Goma a try here. And 3 arrows through the eye. So Jaylow is now gonna pick up the raft. Alright, it looks like we have the feed back here. We do appreciate your patience, as that has been endeavored for a little bit of a while. Yep, TheAlanHeffley deciding not to buy a blue candle. Goes with his red upgrade. Yeah, thank you so much to our tracker Boof and Boom for Working on getting everything together here as we see now the map on JLo's side.
Did we get the Triforce out of both sides here for level 5? I know I saw Jaylo get the bow, so I don't know if he went back to it.
Yes, JLo got the bow and then went up the couple of rooms and 3 shots to the Goma did pick up the Triforce in 5.
Alright, so both will be at 3 Triforces here when we get the tracker up to date. And there it goes, obliging. Looks like Jaylo's going to find the alternate path to the any key, and it's going to be in the same boat as TheAlanHeffley, but I don't think he's going to be that disappointed.
Yeah, because it's going to be progress.
Yep, and I just go for the immediate clip here. If you fail it, it's not a big deal because that Patra is gone forever to the west of it.
TheAlanHeffley taking a death there to the Patra. I'm pretty sure that neither of our runners are versed in the ways of block clips, so I don't think that that is a weapon in their skill arsenal here.
I've seen one already, so I know it's possible. May not feel comfortable with a Patra spinning around right next to you, though.
That certainly could be a factor.
It's definitely not the easiest clip to pull off. It's not quite as terrible as the Oops All Blue Wizrobe Diamond Staircase room, but it's probably a close second.
So JLo just checking out the other rooms and now has an idea that, nah, this is the way I've got to go. Maybe he is trying to do the block clip. Oh, but got in just a little too close. As did TheAlanHeffley.
If you're not feeling too comfortable with the clip itself, you can opt into Fairy Fountains. It's not too terrible to walk. I think it's 4 screens away from level 1 in this team, and then come back and deal with it then. It's like Jaylo is listening in, I think, because he's going to do just that. But it's a fairly reasonable play to make here. If you're struggling with combat in that room and want to try and make this clip happen, or just kill it with sword beams, which would be better long term, then go for it.
Yeah, with 8 hearts makes it a little bit easier than trying to go with just 3.
Yeah, Jaylo doing the right thing with that screen. It's not going to be a bomb dropping screen, so just knock it down to 1 red moblin, and you're not going to have to worry about taking too many bops there again.
TheAlanHeffley finally getting the exterior of Patra out of the way. And all of that for a transport staircase, but TheAlanHeffley said, alright, I've earned it, let's go. Oh, we've got our first mugger room, and TheAlanHeffley gonna give up one of the bombs here.
I feel like I saw TheAlanHeffley at a higher bomb count than 8, so he may have a bomb upgrade in his arsenal already.
I believe so, and there's the any key for jaylow.
Yep, he got a little bit more comfortable with the clip because he had all that extra health, so if he got bopped out, he knew he had another chance or two.
And now getting bopped quite a bit.
Well, he's not going to have the bombs anyways, nor does he have the Triforce to even know this is going to be... Or the Triforce, the compass to know this is the Triforce room.
But I would imagine he'll be pleased to see... Well, okay, the key is a little anticlimactic, but he'll be pleased to see this heart.
Now, when he sees the Dodongo, I think leaving is the proper strategy. Come back with bombs for this room, and or your Wizrobe room, since you don't know which one's which. So given what we know about the raft, the runners are basically tied at this point. Grab some bombs, I think, which is fair since you're not going to need bait, you're not going to need to buy arrows again, you're not going to have to buy keys. The only thing you buy is a blue ring, but you're still far enough away from that, and you want arrow money, so best not to buy it at this
Apologies,
point.
I did have to step away for a very brief moment, but I am back here.
Yep, haven't missed too much. TheAlanHeffley's just working on his Patra combat since 7's full of those, and jaylow picked up some bombs and is walking around looking for the next place to dig. One runner has seen the bomb upgrade, that would be TheAlanHeffley, and he bought it, so he's got an extra bomb capacity of at least +1 or +2 at this point, and now he's hit some mugger rooms.
I thought both of them did buy it at one juncture, they just haven't had maximum bombs at this point, but I believe it was 92 rupees for a 3-bomb upgrade.
Yep, fair enough. I haven't seen jaylow have full resources yet this seed, so it's kinda hard to remember where he's at.
And now jaylow, I believe, knows that it's going to be the power bracelet that's going to unlock level 3.
Yeah, I want to say he hasn't seen the other raft spot yet, correct? He's only seen the one.
I don't know if jaylow saw the other one or not, but is now with 8 bombs gonna up A to recover a little bit of health. And that does confirm it. TheAlanHeffley's given us a little bit more of a look at Death Mountain, although no bombs of which to speak. And Lana Bean, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. We are roughly 90 minutes into this Week 6 Swiss matchup, easy for me to say, in the 2022 Zelda 1 Randomizer tournament between TheAlanHeffley and jaylow7. Alongside Fury SK, I'm Ferran Burgundy. And jaylow has picked up the Triforce to level 1.
Yep, a small lead for jaylow, but it's something that TheAlanHeffley can come back and take care of once he finds some bombs, so not a huge lead.
And still no bomb drop. I think this is jaylow's first look at the coast item, maybe? And unfortunately for Fury, walks right past it. And jaylow gonna save with the max rupees here. So jaylow, I think, trying to remember where things were, perhaps referencing a map.
TheAlanHeffley's going to have to find a good screen to farm some bombs on at this point. It's awful being in Death Mountain and not finding one.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's easier said than done. And the enemy's not dropping anything isn't cooperating.
Well, on the bright side, we did find at least a single area that can drop a bomb, and it's on a screen with level 9, so you can reset the screen a couple times and get a bomb drop just like that. I believe this was the segment of level 4 where we got danger noodled as we got on the other side of the staircase and a key door.
That is correct. Although now those Pole's voice, much easier to take care of.
Question in chat is, you can up A during a fairy refill and maintain full hearts. Yes, if you keep refilling as you go into that break, the game thinks that you're still not to max health, so it'll keep on refilling. It has that memory locked in. If you only have 3 or 4 hearts, then that trick's not really relevant, since you're A, not going to get much benefit out of it, and B, you're not going to have enough time to pull it off.
Like seemed to have rolled up as well. I think it's just been instinctive in jaylow's case to go for the key because, you know, for the first 85 minutes of the seed, keys were at a premium.
Man, He did the right thing with both of those bombs. He went in, just tried to put the bomb directly in the Dodongo's mouth and force feed it to make it easy, and the Dodongo turned both times.
Yeah, the hitbox for that stun is very small, but when you get it, it's great. And here's our item, and it's the wand. Some combat upgrade.
Alright, now I'm starting to feel like jaylow has a chance to start getting through some of these rooms. This has not been a seed where you've had a lot of Wizrobe combat required. We've seen Wizrobe rooms, but we've been able to avoid quite a few of them, so this should triple up his damage for the most part.
And that is the Triforce in 4, so it's now 5 pieces for jaylow versus 3 for the TheAlanHeffley. I'm just kind of looking over the notes and things here. So this power bracelet is doing a heck of a job of being buried. It's going to be somewhere in either 6, 7, or 8.
Yep, this is again assuming that both runners have completed a full overworld exploration. I guess we've seen all the daily dungeons now, though. For a while we hadn't seen 7, so now that we've seen that, it is true.
Yeah, 3 is the guaranteed power bracelet block, so obviously the power bracelet won't be in 3, it can't block itself. So yeah, either 6, so there's a... Right now, jaylow's kind of playing, he doesn't realize it, in his case it's a 2 out of 4 chance that this is where the power bracelet is. We do know that the TheAlanHeffley found the Coast Heart earlier in 8.
The TheAlanHeffley is going to have to make a decision as to where he wants to go with his resources pretty soon here.
It's like he's going here into 7.
Which could have the power bracelet, and if that's the case, it'll put him into dungeon go mode. He'll still need to find those silvers, though. Question, Chaz, how's the Coast Heart any different than the others? For purposes of this tracker, it's just easy enough since we have Heart Shuffle off to denote where it's been shuffled into. There's no other real special meaning behind it. So when
oof.
Yeah, when Heart Shuffle's off, that's the only heart container that can move. So that is the only real thing there that's different, I suppose.
Oh, and the TheAlanHeffley takes a death. So 7, I believe, on the smaller side at 28 rooms. I mean, 6 is huge by comparison, so I can see why neither runner wants to go into 6 to dig out the item.
Worth noting, this 8's also not the largest of 8s. It's got a few more rooms than the 7, but it's not huge.
So that means, I don't know, ginormous 9 incoming?
Pretty much. there's basically, if I had to guess, you'll have 7 columns out of the 8 with fairly full ink blots, but you will be missing a column. TheAlanHeffley doesn't want to pay off the second mugger. If you end up paying it off, I think you're paying off with the heart, even though that makes it painful for magical potential. Magical sword is worth a little bit less than completion of the game, so I think that's the right decision.
And he gives it a go. Ooh, TheAlanHeffley just dodging that sword from the Lionel. Is out of bombs here in 7.
Yep, and unfortunately this is just a key drop since the Stalfos has it. So gotta go out, get more bombs, come back in. We've made some more progress in here at least, though.
Wonder if that pause was looking over at race time and going, has my opponent done yet? A little bit of wishful thinking here, and oh, we're back to the Patra. Yep.
It looks like the other patch is pretty well required at this point to get down to the lower half.
You know, the overworld's been pretty nice. I think the meanest thing was, what, Gorillas? Or were they in the dungeons also?
Gorillas are the only thing that rolled up, as far as I can remember. So I think we've seen the Stalfos and the...
Oh, never mind, the Gorillas aren't... Yeah, they're in the overworld there.
Yeah, I think everything else for the minor enemies is down still, so just one enemy rolling up against the Gorilla.
That's right, there were, what, 3 Goma blocks here in level 2?
Yeah, jaylow didn't see the red candle, he assumed it was Goma blocked.
TheAlanHeffley going into 5 and I guess just double checking, but no, I mean, unless you're going to try to pull the heart out of there, which I don't know if that has been done. So, alright, well, back to 1 we go. Oh yeah, I don't have bombs. Oh, and J-Lo gets caught, and the Wall Master takes him back to the beginning.
Yeah, not the most terrible of times for that to happen. Only 2 rooms in, no massive combat rooms in the way. It is what it is.
Yeah, just more of an annoyance on top of an already annoying seed. Gets the double arrow. And a bomb drop. So TheAlanHeffley now up in the corner here, and I'm trying to remember where things are as J-Lo picks up the red candle. And now the head scratching continues.
I don't believe TheAlanHeffley has seen 4 very recently. I felt like both runners were in there briefly, but it may have just been J-Lo going in a couple of times before this most recent trip got him what he wanted out of there.
Oh, there's another heart pickup for TheAlanHeffley. Now, I guess after that update, he was only 1 screen away from where level 4 was. But I don't know if he either got all the way up there or is happening to miss something as, oh, another 22 rupee door repair. So J-Lo gonna head back here into 6. TheAlanHeffley did have the map for that. We saw it earlier. 35 rooms, the largest of the dungeons we've seen thus far.
Yeah, both runners have dungeons they can definitely still continue, and it's just a case of having struggled with said dungeons for quite some time. They're just trying to opt into other places or find some things that they can
And
do.
there we go, TheAlanHeffley giving us a look at that 35 room level 6.
I think J-Lo's got to switch to the wand here momentarily, and he does. So he gets these guys down, or at least a handful of them, and starts losing health. I'd reset the room and then go for it again.
So have they found the key item block dungeon yet? They should... Oh, well, here we go. We've got the white sword. That is going to help with some combat.
Yep, it's no extra defense, but it's an extra point of damage. So you can do up to 4 on specific enemies with the double whack now if you're J-Lo. So that's good news.
So, collectively, between the two runners, we know that the power bracelet is going to be in either level 7 or it's the other item in 8.
Yep.
And TheAlanHeffley taking another death here to the blue dark nuts. This late into a seed, there's definitely a frustration factor that starts to grow. So we have a little bit of a change up in the lineup in this case here, as Fury SK, I do appreciate you joining me here for the better part of the first almost 2 hours here of the seed, but due to some IRL obligations does have to depart us. So joining me here in the booth and doing double duty of both tracking and my co-commentator here is the illustrious Boofenboom.
Hello, Faran. I've been with you the entire time. This has been a seed.
It most certainly has, as we now have some Patra Pandemonium over on jaylow side, and another death. This room, it's almost as though TheAlanHeffley knows, okay, this is the room I need to beat. But going in with 3 hearts and just the wood sword is not ideal.
No, and it's very hard if you don't really know how to do that block clip to just get in the middle and just swing wildly.
Yeah, and with the damage that's being taken from these, I believe it's 2 hearts per hit. You only have, you have a very small window. And, well, I guess my commentator's cursory is continuing its momentum here.
Well, I will say, probably in the next, like in the past 10 minutes or so, jaylow is kind of getting a little bit of momentum. He got the wand, he found Betty. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, those combat upgrades are going to be rather instrumental here. Now, jaylow, it looks like, isn't too far from where the Triforce is based on what we can see on TheAlanHeffley's map.
And I don't remember which rooms he had found the map or the compass in, so I mean, hopefully he lucks into it.
A timely clock there for jaylow, which TheAlanHeffley is just begging to be a drop from one of these dark nuts here. Oh. Yeah, the challenge has been, I mean, they've definitely rolled up, and you're looking at, what, 9 or 10 hits on these with the wood sword, and given how much they're moving around, you could get a good 30 whacks in before you actually kill one of these.
Okay, and jaylow gets his Triforce out of 6. So, still on the hunt for that power bracelet. Let's see how many more times Alan goes in against the dark nuts.
Yeah, we know it's a coin flip at this point, that the power bracelet that is unlocking level 3 is either in level 7 or level 8. And yes, we do know that this room where the TheAlanHeffley is in is an item. It is the white sword.
Yes, if Alan wanted to, he could block clip into one of those 2 blocks in the center and just swing at the dark nuts as they pass. You just have to be very careful if you choose to turn while you're in that block, because you might walk right back out of it and into the path of one.
Yeah, jaylow, I think, knows how to block clip a little bit. I don't know if the TheAlanHeffley has that tool in his toolbox. I know that I can probably count on one hand the number of times I've block clipped and all the times I've played Z1R, so I know those feels, Alan. I know those feels. Plus, as Fury SK noted earlier, it's rather challenging to do when you have this many entities running around the room. Or in the case earlier, when you have a Patra and a diamond staircase. Yeah, the combat required and minimal defense have been very... It's definitely been an anchor to this seed thus far.
So if you're Alan, how many more times do you really think that you want to keep in this room? It's a question. It's like they say in chat, it's a confidence game of how much you really believe that a required item for progression is in this one room. And in Alan's case, it looks like he's got to know that something's here. Because this is what? How many deaths has he had in this room?
A whole bunch. Technical term, I know.
Chat makes a good point. Stubbornness also can be very cruel sometimes.
Yeah, there is that factor of, no, I know these things are frustrating, but I know I can beat these things, bleep, bleepity bleep. And also a good point, it's either this or what? More dances with Patra that we've seen plenty of over the course of the last 118 minutes here.
Okay, we have a mags check. No.
10 is not enough.
But what we've seen out of this seed, I kind of expect it to be pretty close to the max.
Okay, there's one down. It's just that... Oh! Without resetting the room, that means all 6 are still there. Okay, now 6 is at the corner of Candle Row, so it'd be a little bit of a hike, but... I mean, at this point, you know, you've got the letter. I don't know how far away. There's a potion shop. You know, I know the fairy fountain's a few screens away. I mean, I'm just trying to think of...
anything at this point.
Yeah.
Let's see where jaylow is off to.
Going back to 5.
Just for fun.
But only for, yeah, just for a moment. 7 was one screen north of Vanilla First Quest 1, that little bombable spot right by the River to Death Mountain.
Triforce was accessible, yes. He actually, I believe, much earlier in the seed, took a death to that room in 6.
Alright, so J-Lo gonna head back to 8 here, already has the Triforce, but is taking the percentages, knowing that there are 2 items in here. We know that one of them is the Coast Heart. That's one of the 2 basement items. And hoping that the other one is the power bracelet that will lead us to level 3.
And that's why I love Betty. That Patra just went right down.
Yeah, the tumultuous tag team of Betty and Wanda certainly making things happen. The white sword and the magic wand doing wonders. Oh, and there's a push block. Now, are you the transport? Or have I forgotten you're the Coast Heart? Oh, it's the red ring! Wow!
Lovely.
So I believe by process of elimination, that means that level 7 is going to have the power bracelet, and then your silver arrows and your wooden boomerang are going to be in 9.
Alright.
Oh, wait, no, what about the book? What am I? Oh, one of them's going to be in 3. That's right. I'm already. I know. Yeah, I'm skipping out on 3 already. Okay, I knew I was forgetting something important here. All right, so we don't quite have all the pieces of the puzzle together.
But we think we do know for sure power bracelet in 7.
Yes, because 3 is locked by the power bracelet, so it cannot contain the thing that locks it away.
Perfect.
So I jumped to a conclusion after having won. It's why I never win at Clue. I'm like, all right, I know it was the ballroom, and I know it was with the rope. It had to have been Colonel Mustard. Oh, what do you mean it was Mr. Green? Doggone it. Well, if I recall correctly, it was Mr. Green in the hall with the revolver, but
Yes, you're right.
and then he went home to sleep with his wife. Do 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 do.
Don't remember where in 8 this heart was. Yes, there was 3 endings in Clue. The first one, I think it was Miss Scarlet. The second one was Mrs. Peacock.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Should we have given a spoiler alert for a 37-year-old movie?
No, no.
Oh my gosh, did I?
And if they haven't
Wow.
seen it, go get it. It is fantastic.
It's
Tim
one of those
Curry
where
played
the
Mr.
journey
Bond.
is much better than the destination when it comes to that movie Clue. You have no clue what we're talking about. Yep. Exactly. And now all the Clue quotables are coming in. Yeah, Madeline Kahn, Tim Curry, Martin Mull, Christopher Lloyd, Leslie Ann Warren, Eileen Brennan. I'm trying to think of who else is in the main... oh, Michael McKean. How could I forget Michael McKean?
I cannot confirm whether or not
Oh, I can confirm. The
you
Alan
can?
said, I can't take any more GG and has officially thrown the forfeit.
Okay.
So all JLo needs to do is finish the race, and he will take the victory here. So JLo kind of giving what a lot of us are thinking to that old man there.
Yes, absolutely. This seed, I don't know, I don't care who you are, it would have kicked your butt a bit.
Yeah, whatever JLo's finishing time is, I can almost guarantee it might have taken me double that. Reverse C room with the triple Dodongo and no bombs. Whoops.
Okay, quick dip to refill. And then I bet he's just going to go right back. He's got all the
Sounds
time in
about
the
right.
world. At this point, just take a breath, take your time. All you have to do is finish.
Yeah, there haven't been a lot of bomb drops, as chat noting how many bombs that JLo has bought at this expensive price. I don't know. Well, I don't know if JLo has seen the forfeit. I'm taking a look here at the race room. And it was about 6 minutes ago where TheAlanHeffley typed, I can't take any more GG, and then hit the forfeit. But yeah, as Crimson noting in chat, one of the administrators, yeah, JLo does need to finish in order to take the victory here. But no, there was no acknowledgement or anything in the chat room or any type of response from JLo. No, I don't think there's going to be a forfeit on JLo's side to have TheAlanHeffley JLo 3. This time it's for real. Oh, this Dodongo.
It gets the block. Alright. Was this the heart?
No, it's the transport staircase. Just going over the map here.
I think just the upper left corner is the only place where he's got a little bit missing.
Well, this might be the other item here. This might be the coast heart. No, that's. Do we have
Alright, that was the...
Oh, okay.
So I'd like to believe he's going over to the upper left corner. He's got 2 rooms over there he still needs to check.
I don't know why that stat. Yeah, I don't know why that entertains me as much as it does. Probably just the collective experience that we've all had enduring what both of our runners have had to just slog through here.
Technically a viable strategy if you're trying to force a bomb count.
That is also true. I have seen quite a bit of that in this tournament, but I don't think that's what jaylow is going for. Yeah, I think that they say that a picture, or in this case a moving picture, is worth 1,000 words, and I'm pretty sure that most of them can't be said here on SpeedGaming. Oh, I think this Patra is the one that's blocking the, what we know as the Coast Heart. Yep, there it is. So, that should be the info that's needed to... I was going to say, jaylow's like, absolutely I'm going to take the heart at this point. So, yeah, based on everything that jaylow has gotten, he should just, yep, up A, he's going to save, and we know that 7 is the play. Or maybe over to check out Mags, and then, well...
I mean, I can't say I blame him. At this point, you want every little piece that you can get to finish this seed and be done with it.
A little bit of map misremembrance. Probably trying to look for the Take Any road. To get up to, as I say, the magical sword item was in the vanilla power, where the vanilla power bracelet would be, the Armos screen there.
Correct.
And there it is. Oh, that's conveniently close.
And technically right next to 7, so we should see him just pop down the ladder. Oh.
11 is not enough either. Game, you rascal.
So he has seen all of the items in the dungeon, so he should know that 7 is the play he needs to make. Ah, okay. A little faster this way.
Yeah, very convenient this way. One screen over. Oh good, we get to dodge BMOS along with this, we did find a bomb hole.
I do like it when people win that game.
There's our map.
Now, Alan did clear out quite a good portion of this dungeon. I just can't recall which portions he hadn't really gone towards yet, so... Level 7, the redo.
I wonder if, yeah, going from a Dig Dogger, a screen down, to a Gleeok here, a four-headed Gleeok no less. That's the challenge of the... that's the challenge of the extra bosses that are in here. And let's see here. Providing an answer in chat as to what caused the forfeit. It was basically minimal progress at the 2-hour point. So here's our transport. Ooh. Oh. Well, that red ring already paying dividends here.
A long way it is. And of course.
Also, to answer the question in chat from Lord of the Synth, it was about 16 minutes ago, so just a little past the 2-hour mark is when, as you put it, the true winning play of forfeiting had occurred. And, oh, yeah, because we haven't seen enough of these this seed, more Patras.
But he has White Sword, he has Wand, he has Red Ring. I'm enjoying seeing him get very aggressive with these Patras. Probably feels very good at this point.
Oh yeah, there were the 2 muggers that were either bombs or hearts.
Yep, and I think one was right above the other. Because I do remember Alan bombing through the mugger room just to find another one.
Yep,
Yes.
3 is still blocked. It's blocked by the power bracelet, which we know is somewhere here in this dungeon among these 28 rooms. There's the Tringle, but Jaylow is going to leave that for now and is looking for that staircase room.
And maybe a heart drop?
At this point, it wouldn't hurt. Does not look to be, though. Oh yeah, there was one of our muggers.
Oh, were both mugger rooms required? Yeah. Because he could go through there, and I think there was another mugger in here.
Oh, wow, and that one's definitely required. He's gonna use the bomb, and oh.
Yes, because Alan noped out of the second mugger, because he found the first one, paid it.
And then, yeah, and then up 8 and said no. Wow. Oh, this is, that's right, he went over here, and then this, I think, was where he had run out of bombs. That's right. Oh, this is just disgusting. And, of course, there's the bomb hole. Well, there's a bomb hole.
Useless compass. Now, I really want to see the silvers in 3. Just nice and easy. You don't really have to dig 9 anymore. Give him a break.
Another Patra with what could be our power bracelet room.
Nope.
And of course it isn't. It's just a tease.
Yeah, at this point, clear everything you can along the way. Find another heart. Another mags check?
Oh.
Huh?
Ask and ye shall receive. Find another heart. There's Ganon's room.
Quite possibly. Because I think he has now 13, and I believe 14 is the max that the mags can roll up to.
Presently has 12, unless there's a 13th that's somewhere that we don't know about. And there is the elusive power bracelet. 144 minutes in.
Just for the sake of completing the map.
Jaylow upping and saving, and I wonder if a trek over to not just check of the magical sword, but also that nearby power bracelet spot to see if 3 is there might be in order.
Yep, that makes perfect sense to me.
And chat noting that yes, 144 is also a gross, which is an excellent way to describe this seed. So well played. Oh, here's another check. Okay.
He's just making a liar out of you today.
Or maybe not. Okay. Wants
Okay,
more
maybe
bombs
bombs.
first.
Okay.
That makes sense. Going, all right, if I've got to go into 3 and there's some sort of bomb hole I got to find, I want to make sure that I have more than just one bomb. That makes a lot of sense, and yeah, this disgusting 31 rupee bomb price. Okay, not gonna check that one a couple of screens over. Instead, we're gonna take a gander at Mags first.
Oh.
Wow. So it's either 13 or 14 hearts for the magical sword.
But we knew this was coming. The game has not given us anything for free.
And there is level 3.
Chat really hoping that he finds the heart and goes for another Mags check. I do too. I want to see him have as much advantage as possible going into 9, especially if the silvers are not here.
And that's right, there is a 1 in 3 chance that the silver arrows are here. If not, then they're in 9. The other items at large are the wooden boomerang and the book.
Yep. Yeah, I believe between the two of them, we did a pretty full check of the overworld. We did find all 4 of our take any's. So really, not much point in him going anywhere else except back to 9 once he's done with 3. Well, besides another
Unless... Oh no, unless he's gonna not... Okay, he is going back into 3. And he's making a liar of me once again.
Get back in there, it's tiny!
I was like, unless he's going to play the percentages and go into 9 because there's a 2 out of 3 chance that the silvers are in 9.
Yeah, if silvers are in 3, I'm not gonna let him hear the end of it once he finishes this seed and comes in here.
I mean, we don't know how many rooms level 3 is. We know it's a smaller dungeon, but it's, at this point, 2.5 hours in. This is just a kind of pick your poison. They're both close to one another if JLo does need to double back.
I know, but at that point, like, what a kick in the teeth to be like, I'm here, I'm gonna beat this, and the silvers are in 3. It's just like that one final little kick that the seed wants to give him before he's finished.
And based on the sizes of level 7 and 8, I have a hunch that 9 is going to be rather large.
Oh, yes. I fully expect Chunky 9.
So JLo is going to take this transport staircase here. But yeah, it's certainly a debatable play as to whether you go into 9 and dig it looking for the silvers, or whether you go for the smaller 3, but the smaller 3 is the less likely percentage play. We do have a bomb hole down. And here is a diamond staircase.
Okay, staircases are good.
Yeah, one over and one down. But I guess if they're segmented, if you can't bomb holes to the right, then... Oh, another staircase! And of course it bombs through. Oh, game. So yeah, I feel almost remiss if I didn't say that we're looking for 3 things here. We're looking for the staircase that hopefully leads to the silver arrows.
Oof.
Well, all right. So now it's a 50-50, and oh my goodness!
Oh, it's so chunky.
That is 56 rooms of pure, disgusting torture.
I can almost see the wheels turning in his head right now. Do I keep digging? Do I go to 3?
It is one room smaller than vanilla. It's just you see all of those rooms, you figure they're not going to all be interconnected because the game would not come close to allowing that. Logically, you would think, oh, that room that's on the right that takes out the symmetry of the dungeon, that has to be the one that's containing either Ganon or the Kidnapped. I say no. That would be too easy. And the game has given nothing easy in this seed. Nice block clip there from Jay. Yet another transport.
But at this point, I don't know. I'm on the fence. Do you keep going at this point, or you just, every time you find another stair, technically you're eliminating another stair that... Oof. Nope.
Along with that, we're also listening for a roar, which would be the sound of Ganon in an adjacent room. We don't want that yet, though, because we're still looking for the silver arrows, and you're looking for a shutter door that doesn't open even after all of the enemies in the room are cleared.
Come on, be silvers. Oh, heck.
I should have written that down from earlier. The record time for this tournament, or longest this far, has been, I think, just shy of 3 hours. It was 250 something.
I think it was a similar situation, too, where one runner had forfeit and the other, not to spoil too much, but I mean, now I've been said, so one forfeit and the other just doggedly finished that seed.
259.04. Okay, so we are 23 minutes away from a record for this year's tournament.
Yes, in that previous time they did finish.
So for those just joining us, so TheAlanHeffley, after about 2 hours and 3 minutes, decided to wave the white flag after minimal progress. Do the runners know when the other has forfeited? If they're looking at the race room, then yes, but there's a possibility that they may not. Yeah, it would be in the race room. Nice bonk back into the proper Dodongo placement. Sometimes happy accidents occur. Nth enemy has the rupee. No, silvers are not guaranteed to be in 9 in this particular flag set. So at this point, with the book being found, there's a 50-50 chance that it is either the wooden boomerang that is here in 9. Oh, that's too little too late for the map there. Or that the silvers are here in 9.
And that's just gross. I mean, I appreciate the face tanking. That was well done. And he does have potions.
Noping out of that room at this point is just a tunnel vision of, all right, where's the staircase room? Where's the staircase room?
Unfortunately, will not be here.
Yeah, it won't be a push block room because of the key drop in the middle, and jaylow certainly showing understandable frustration at this point as we approach the 2 hour and 40 minute mark of this seed. Just some meticulous marking here. That just opens the door with 2 bombs, not bothering to utilize any bomb hole checks here. Is just trying to take whatever's given to him. And there's the compass.
Oh, she's close.
But we still need a silver skewer and some bacon before we can get to that point.
Yeah, they've done enough of that this seed, thank you.
Yeah, Patra's had doggone near everything, including blockades of progress.
There you go.
Oh, see, I didn't hear the roar, so apparently Chad has a better pickup of where Ganon is than I certainly do here. Here's another staircase.
No, unfortunately, it doesn't provide much help. Unless he can bomb out.
And that's the last bomb.
Oh, no.
So back through the transport. Room just under the gap room in the upper right, we're being told.
Oh, okay.
And there's our silver!
Hey! Alright, I take it all back. He made the right play.
So digging through whatever little bit of 3 there was would have just resulted in the wooden boomerang. The gamble did pay off, and at 2 hours and 42 minutes, and we'll just say 2:43 for the sake of argument, we're in go mode.
And a nice little bomb pack to boot. Now, Chad is saying they did hear the pig. Was it covered by another boss roar? Either that or I'm deaf, which could also be a possibility. Okay, it was masked. 'Cause I know some people can hear it. I guess as right as you're entering the room, there's that quick little blip of his roar. That is one thing I have not mastered.
Neither have I. Pick up a heart, pick up a little ammo. That was that key drop room. Well, this is not going to be a staircase room, this is a shutter room. So maybe this is just some spiteful revenge on the part of JayLo here with these blue whiz robes. And that one's for TheAlanHeffley too. Oh, that's not going to be a push block either. Oh, now I hear a roar. Okay. Oh my gosh. If it's Oh, I was gonna
Oh.
say. Yeah, don't even bother with that. Has to be down here. And, folks, Ganon.
Alright, just 8 hits. We're halfway there. Drink, drink, drink. Oh, thank goodness.
Alright, so there's the refill. Trying to do the stun lock. Gets the final shot. There is our bacon. There's the Triforce of Power. And now it's just getting to that little flashing block. But it might be through a path we haven't yet seen.
Yeah, I don't recall him being able to bomb anywhere near that, because he was very free with his bombs in the beginning, and that's very close to start. And out of bombs again, so I can understand why he's clearing rooms, hoping for a bomb drop. Did he take the staircase before? Well, he's taking it now. We don't know if Princess is bomb blocked yet. We haven't seen the rooms surrounding. Hopefully this is a staircase that'll put him close.
Closer.
With some bomb droppers. Okay.
Well, with some potential bomb droppers, but they do not meet that potential. Oh, I don't know if that particular wall is bombable. Here's some more. Oh, there's a bomb drop. I'm going to try this one first. Does not work. And neither does that one. Oh, so close.
But that reverse seer room, could that have been a staircase? Or was there something in the middle? I don't remember.
At this point, neither do I. I'll be completely honest. I'm not good at tracking 9 when I'm playing, let alone when I'm commentating.
Oh, that doesn't help.
I mean, maybe if you can come down from the north there.
Truth be told, Chad, I don't know if there is any transports left. I know, what is it, 6 I think is the minimum that you can have in a level 9? I honestly don't track staircases.
Oh, no, we have found Ganon and has been taken down, and I think we're close.
Oh, please, just bomb right. Yes!
It does bomb to the right, and the shutter door here will open. And get out your GGs for JLo, who has endured more than imaginable here and will take first place with an official race time of 2 hours, 51 minutes, and 23 seconds.
Wow.
Well, we'll see if JLo wants to come in here to words this, although I could certainly understand not wanting to talk about it because the seed has kind of spoken for itself here.
I mean, give him a couple seconds to stand
Yeah,
up.
no, definitely.
Let a
Yeah,
couple
exactly.
swear words out, you know.
In the interim, let's see here. It looks like we're a little over an hour away from here on the main Speed Gaming channel. Looks like we have set at 9:10 a 2022 A Link to the Past Randomizer tournament qualifier. Meanwhile, as far as things here in the tournament, over on Speed Gaming 4, coming up in a little under an hour, we have let's see here, just refreshing things. We have a matchup between Fryteeth and Phoenix Ignition, and that's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern over on Speed Gaming 4. And then on Speed Gaming 2 at 10 p.m. Eastern tonight, we have 8gen and Dragon Dark. That's going to be a pair of 3 and 2 matchups.
Well, I will be tracking, I believe, the 10 o'clock, so I'm very much looking forward to see who wins that one.
Yeah, hopefully all of the... Oh, Shazza for Umber going 3 hours and Boof and Boom for helping on commentary when West Coast Conference call hit. Oh, we do what we can, or as they say in Aperture Science, we do what we must because we can.
That's why I love this community. Everybody is just willing to jump in, no matter what, just help everybody out, and then just be so supportive of everybody, no matter how stupid I know I sound sometimes on here. It's all in good fun, and I appreciate every one of you.
Now, Chad apparently talking about having the creator of the Zelda 1 randomizer, Fred Coughlin, playing this seed.
Poor Fred.
Yeah, the over-under of monkey offspring invoked would have to be, I'm thinking at least 50. Yeah, lots of monkey pluses, absolutely. Alright, so we're looking to see here, and I'll pop into the room, and... Oh, okay. Gonna pass, the seed took too long, and okay, needs to take care of some... Alright, so...
Yeah.
We'll be declining an interview, understandably so, although it'll be interesting to see. So make sure to give these runners a follow, as I'm sure next time they're on their stream... Maybe you can ask them yourselves, kind of say, what were you thinking regarding this here? And it's good to see that the recorder was in fact a Lekman from Mega Man 1. Although it sounded very similar to Journey Faithfully, but that's neither here nor there. But that is going to just about do it for us here. Thank you to the folks here at Speed Gaming, as they definitely went... I'm sure a little bit longer than planned, but it certainly is appreciated. Make sure to give both of our runners a follow, as mentioned here. Let me get that up in the... Oh. I can do things at the same time. There we go. As well as our folks behind the scenes here. Boof and Boom doing double duty. Thank you so much, taking care of the tracking, as well as stepping in. Fury SK was here earlier, providing the commentary, and... Yeah, thank you, Krim, for adding that into the mix. And for all of us here at the Speed Gaming Networks, any last thoughts before I sign off here?
No, always a pleasure, Fran. Can't wait to work with you again.
The feeling is 110% mutual, Boof and Boom, that is for sure. For Boof and Boom, for all of us here at Speed Gaming, I'm Ferran Burgundy saying until next time, stay classy, my friends, and more importantly, stay safe. So long.